What's up? This is Release Rotation. I'm your host, John W. Snyder. Yeah, I'm still here. Told you I wasn't going anywhere. It's been a while, I know. I don't have any excuses. I just haven't gotten in front of the microphone. I wish I could do this every day. I wish I could talk about sports every day on here for minutes on end. I was about to say hours, but not right now. Minutes on end. I'd love to talk about sports and life and whatever else is going on in the world. Things that intrigue me. But here we are. It's February 13th to be exact as I record this. Man, a lot's happened. The Thunder are looking decent in that 6th seed spot. The Lakers, they're looking decent too. They by far, I think, are the favorites to win it all. I don't see anyone upsetting them. I guess it could happen. Maybe the Clippers. I don't know. We'll see. We got tons of basketball left. It's All-Star Weekend, which is my favorite weekend when it comes to the NBA. At least it used to be growing up. Now that I actually have a team I care about and root for, the hometown team of the Thunder, it's a little different. But growing up, the slam dunk contest and the 3-point contest, I had to be home on Saturday nights in the 90s, late 80s, when I realized what it was. I had to be home and watch it because there was no DVR. There was no recording of anything. I tried on VHS. You tried to record things, and I could, sometimes stuff would get recorded and sometimes it wouldn't. Still never figured out how to set a timer to record on a VHS. And for those of you listening that don't know what a VHS is, it's a tape that has video on it, and you watch it. You put it in a machine. It's not a disc. It's not on a hard drive. It's a tape. But anyways, All-Star Weekend was the best thing. I loved it. And so here we are. Except when I was growing up, you literally only had the 3-point contest, the slam dunk contest, and the All-Star game. And that was it. And that was all you needed, though. Now there's a bunch of other stuff, skills challenges and stuff, and rookie game, celebrity game. Maybe another one? I don't know. There's all kinds of stuff going on with the All-Star Weekend. It's in Chicago this year. Everything I've seen is that it's freezing there. It's Chicago in the winter. What do you expect? But All-Star Weekend, here we are. And I'm sure it'll be amazing. And I can't wait to see what they do to recognize Kobe Bryant. And I know if you're listening to this, you obviously know that January 26th, that Kobe died in a helicopter crash with his daughter and some other friends and coaches and some other people. And if you were like me, when you saw that story broke, whether it was on social media or wherever, you didn't believe it. Especially the fact that it was coming from TMZ. I think when I saw that, I kind of was like, let's wait. Obviously hoping that it's not true. And as it turns out, it was true. And, that happened the 26th of January, and obviously I did not know Kobe. The only thing I know is that I can't stand the Lakers. I've never liked the Lakers. When I moved out here, I adopted the Clippers, just because I couldn't stand the Lakers. And then once Oklahoma City got a team, it was easy to make that transition over. But I never liked the Lakers, didn't care for Kobe until the last 4 years of his career. finding myself enjoying and watching Kobe play. I mean, insane. He had an 81-point game. His last game of his career, he scored 60 points. I mean, one of the greatest. He'll go down as one of the greatest players of all time. But, man, what a just sad story. As I said, that happened on January 26th. And it hit me different, maybe than some people. I mean, especially the fact not knowing the person. But then knowing for me that the next day was January 27th, which 19 years ago on that day, Oklahoma State lost several members of its basketball family. And I was an acquaintance with Jared Weiberg, who was on that plane. We had met the summer before at a OC cage camp that my buddy BJ was coaching at, and we just started talking just because I was a student at Oklahoma State, and I knew him as a walk-on at that time. And then he was wanting to be a coach, so that summer he was coaching at cage camp and was a manager for the Oklahoma State men's basketball team. And so he was one of those guys that when I saw him on campus, I talked to him at that OC cage camp for 20 minutes maybe. And anytime I saw him on campus, he remembered, he'd stop, say hi, see how I was doing. He saw me at a game while he was down there. He'd give me a wave or whatever. He was just one of those guys, and I guarantee you I'm not the only person that he was like that too, just because he was that guy that made time for whoever. And so just with the Kobe thing and then that anniversary, just what a crazy ordeal. And that's also why I didn't get on here right away, and it's been almost 3 weeks, I guess, since the helicopter crash with Kobe, and I just don't really have anything to say. What I've said is it. There's nothing new I can say. There's no stories I can add. It's just one of those things that I wanted to get out here and talk about. But because I do talk about basketball and talk about NBA and life, and so it's just one of those things that I think it's going to take a while to move on, and for a lot of people. And so just one thing I do think about and look back on that day is the NBA had games slated for that day, and I'm not sure why they went ahead and played them. Because if you saw the video and saw people finding out that what had happened, I just don't know how those guys went ahead and played. I don't know what... I get it. Actually, I don't get it. The NBA... all those people had tickets, and who knows what it came down to. I don't want to say it. I don't want to assume, but money was probably involved, because the NBA would have lost a ton of money that day. But who knows? They had their reasons, and I heard a lot of players too say that Kobe would have wanted him to play. It's fine. So there you have it. That's just the only one of my takeaways from that day was, I'm not sure how some of those guys that had relationships with Kobe played, because, man, just couldn't do it. Could not do it. And so here we are at All-Star Weekend. A few weeks after, we'll see how the NBA All-Star Weekend celebrates Kobe's career and his life. I know it'll be touching, and it'll be incredible. But man, what a wild, wild NBA season. We will be right back after this quick break. All right, we are back from that quick break. So if you've been around a while listening to my podcast, you know that I talk about sports, mostly basketball, NBA, in the first segment. Take a little break, come back, talk about life and lessons I've learned and that kind of thing. And so this segment kind of is going to tie in, not kind of, this segment definitely ties into the first segment. And just thinking about life and the fact that we're not promised tomorrow. And so, man, hang out with your family, call your parents, call your siblings, call your friends that you haven't talked to in a while. I'm saying this to you, but this is also for me. We're not promised tomorrow. Do those things that you've been putting off. Do those things that you've been procrastinating to do. Start that blog. Quit that job you want to quit that you hate. Do it. Because, for one, we only get one life. Don't live it miserably. Don't live it with regrets. Go after that thing you want to go after, because we are not promised tomorrow. You know, do it. Hang out with your family. Be present with your kids. Get off your stupid devices. Get off your stupid phone if you're at the park or out with your family. Get off your devices if you're with your family. Enjoy them. Have fun with them. Call your parents. Call your mom. Call your dad. Brother, your sister. Friends you haven't talked to. I know I said that, but just do it. Because this could all end tomorrow. Not to be morbid, but that's the truth. That's how this life goes. And so do that thing that you've wanted to do. You want to start a cooking show on YouTube? Do it. Do it. Start that blog about stocks and finances. Start that business, whatever it might be. Whatever it is that you need to do, do it. Do it, because this is it. We are not promised tomorrow. Don't have regrets. Don't have regrets when you're 80 because you procrastinated and didn't do that thing that you wanted to do. Start that podcast. Keep doing that podcast. That one was for me and for all of you listening who have started something and have quit, but you know it's something that you're passionate about. You'll find it. You'll figure out what it is. And maybe you already know. Maybe you need to quit that job and go pursue whatever it is that you need to pursue. And I know it's not easy to just up and quit a job. Have a plan. Have a plan first. Don't jump the gun. Have a plan and then quit that job. Do something you love. It's not work if you love it. That's that saying, right? Something like that. Which I heard someone say that was a stupid saying, and I don't remember who said it or why they said it. Because they're like, well, it's work. Okay, whatever. That's the wrong perspective. But go run that marathon. Run that half marathon. Start working out. Go on a diet. Whatever it might be. Just do it. You got nothing to lose. You need to stop being scared. Stop being fearful. Ask that girl out. Ask that boy out. Like, just do it. What's the worst that's going to happen? Ask for that raise. You know, the worst thing that's going to happen is someone's going to say no. And if you're going to go through your life not wanting to hear someone say no, that's a horrible way to do things. A horrible way to do things, because odds are you've already been told no anyways. And what happens? You move on. You figure it out. So just do it. Do whatever it is you're passionate about. Figure it out. You know? Whatever it might be. And again, when I talk about these things and say these things, it's as much for me as it is for you. When I'm talking, I'm speaking to myself as much as I'm speaking to you listening. And if you've already got that awesome job that you love, or you're already doing that thing that you love, make it better. Help other people out. Help other people succeed. Help other people get there. Go bungee jumping. Do whatever it is that you have not wanted to do because of fear or someone saying no. Just do it. Because again, we are not promised tomorrow. Have fun. Love others. Love other people. There's so much hate and sadness online when you look at Twitter, and especially like with this year with the election. Like, some of the things I see and the tweets I see, like, I genuinely feel sorry for so many people who are just missing out because they have so much hate or whatever it is inside of them, and they're lashing out at people they don't even know. Like, it's ridiculous. I know I'm rambling. I'm sorry. But I just wanted to get that off my chest. Talk to somebody. Figure it out. Communicate. That's another huge thing that doesn't happen, I feel like, in this world, is honest communication and healthy debate. Especially with social media. It's just people really just yelling at each other and tweeting at each other and whatever it might be. I don't know. But, man, have fun. Love others. Do that thing that you want to do and that you've wanted to do that you haven't done. Just go do it. Please, write a book. Make that movie. Make that short film. Speak. Start that podcast. Start writing that blog. Build that website. Start designing things. You've got plenty of time. Even if you're in a 40-hour-a-week job that is dead end that you don't enjoy, make time for the things you do enjoy and the things that you're passionate about and the things that you want to do. Make an escape plan. Make that escape plan to get you out of that job that you hate. Do that thing that you love. Thanks for listening. Talk to you soon.